Hey guys and welcome, it's Espy coming at you with a new tutorial on how to get GameShark codes into OpenEmu. Now this video was requested by a subscriber. Hopefully it helps him out, hopefully it helps you guys out, and if it does, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff to this video. But anyway, I'm going to be using FireRed as a base to test our GameShark codes into OpenEmu. So what you're going to need is obviously OpenEmu and this site right here. I'm going to link this in the description, so don't worry, but make sure you guys use this site for IGN because I can't vouch for the other sites out there and I know that this one does work. So once you're here at the site, make sure that you go down to the code that you want. Today we're going to be, let's mess with the wild Pokemon encounter modifier code. And so what you're going to need for that is obviously the master code. Any GameShark code you're going to need, it's going to be a master code. So make sure you just highlight it and then right click copy or command copy or command C, whatever you want to do, but make sure that's copied. And then you want to go back into OpenEmu, hit that cog wheel option looking thing, and then go to select cheat and then add cheat. Now what you want to do right here is pay very close attention because the way that OpenEmu has their codes lined up is a little bit different than most. So as you can see right here, you want to join the multi-line cheats with a plus symbol. So what that means is if you have two codes, then you want to separate them by a plus. Simple enough. So let's put the master code sheet into here right now. Let's get rid of that, paste it in there. And as you can see, it pasted it kind of weird. You want it to be right next to each other. And since this is two separate codes, I want a plus in between them. So as you can see, this first line corresponds to this first line right here. The second line right here corresponds to this second line right there. So now that we have the master code in there, now we just need to find our cheat, and these are all item modifiers. We don't want any of that right now. TM modifiers I'll pass. And let's see, where are the Pokemon? Where are they? Wow, so many codes. Okay, so here they are right here. So it says right here as a little friendly reminder to use the master code of the above section. So we've already done that. We already put that in there. Now we need this code right here. So copy and paste this code into OpenEmu. And make sure you have it at the tail end because the two master codes need to be on top for it to work. So what I'm going to do is just add that plus sign because it's a brand new code and paste it in there. So this isn't the code for the Pokemon yet. The 3 X's on the end correspond to these 3 numbers right here. So whichever Pokemon you need to copy and paste the 3 number / letter sequence that they have. So I'm gonna just go for my main man Bulbasaur right here. Copy that 001. I mean, you didn't really need to copy, you could just put it in there, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it in there. So 001. And now that we have the 2 master codes put in there, we have the Pokemon modifier code that we want. Now we just need to name this, and name it something that you're going to recognize because you're going to be pulling it up in a second or two. So I'm just going to do Bulba, sure. We'll name that Bulba. And so now that we have that, we want to go back into the settings cog, select cheat, and I already have this one set it up because I wanted to do a test run, but the one that we just did was called Bulba. So you want to go down here, make sure this is checked mark, and to make sure again, go to select cheat, make sure that the one cheat that you wanted is checked mark. So we have Bulba down there. So now all we need to do, now that it's enabled, is play. And hopefully we ran into a level 2 Bulbasaur. It's going to correspond to whatever levels the region is in, the area, the patch of grass, all that good stuff. But as you guys can see, a Bulbasaur just appeared out in the wild. We're using OpenEmu, GameShark codes work, and I surely hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure like, subscribe, all that stuff, and until next time, I'm Espy, and I will see you guys later.